Shalom, Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, In the Days to Come. In the days to come. Call halal Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. Call halal Yimla, Alahayanawa, Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. All praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. In the days to come. And I was just, this would just be a quick hit. I was just reading an article, and out there in that North Dakota, a young police officer got killed. I think it was about like last week. I think it was. This happened out there in North Dakota. But and I think well, the young police officer, he was in training, and he ended up getting killed in a police ambush. This the guy, I think he looked like he's an Elamite. He's from, he's an Ishmaelite. But I think his name, the killer, the guy, his name is Muhammad Barakat, and he was armed. The guy was armed with 1,800 rounds of ammunition, and he had explosives and more guns and artillery. And the young police officer, and I think it was one other one, but one of them got killed, and then two other officers got wounded, and a civilian. But they were responding to an accident, a traffic, stop, accident, and the guy ambushed the police officers and killed one of them. And I think the young police officer who got killed, who was like a rookie or training, he was only 23 years old. See, but the shooter, he was armed with 1,800 rounds of ammunition, and had more explosives and weaponry and guns and stuff like that. And was, basically was in a all-out assault on the police department out there in North Dakota. See, but this is what you can expect going forward. That you're gonna have more of this. The insurrection. There's a heavy, the insurrection, rebelliousness against the government here in America, and the police, and the sheriffs, and the military. We're coming into that time. This is what you're going to see going forward. You see? Let me get to the scriptures. I don't want to make this too long. Just a quick hit. Something that was on my spirit. This is it, man, for this place. And the scripture tell you too, they shall not regard their kings. They're not gonna, they're gonna have more shootouts and ambushes and stuff like that against the police, police force and sheriffs and stuff like that, and SWAT teams, and because a lot of these Babylonians, these Americans, especially Esau, man, they're armed. They're armed. You see, they're armed, man. But let me get to the scriptures. Let me go to. I got a couple scriptures, and I'm gonna close out. Just a quick hit. It says, we're gonna go to Matthew 24 and 12. Matthew 24 and 12. It says, and because iniquity, see? And because iniquity, sin upon sin, that's iniquity. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. See? The love of many is waxing cold, man, because we coming into that time. Food shortages, crime, pestilence, war. The love of many is gonna get so cold out here. I mean, it ain't gonna be no mercy for nobody. I mean, except for the elect of the Lord's people. That's who's gonna be spared out here. But the rest, the rest of you're gonna be put to death, man. But you can expect going forward that this is going to get totally get blown out of proportion with these citizens here in America, Babylon, rebelling and shooting and fighting against the police force and sheriffs and deputies and stuff like that. You're going to see more of this. Let me go to, I got one more and I'll close out. Let me go to, I got a couple more, I'll close out. Let me go to Jeremiah. The Lord said he's going to send fanners unto this place. Because, I just did a video not too long ago and it was telling you that there's a 911 emergency crisis here, here in California and other places around around Babylon, man. There's a 911 emergency crisis. Total lawlessness is coming. This is why you gotta seek the Lord. You're gonna have to have the Lord, man. It's gonna be there's going to be a war zone on these streets real soon. There's going to be a complete war zone on these streets of America. Schools unsafe, homes broken into. I just seen something the other day too, talking about in Sacramento, here in Northern California. In Sacramento, they're basically, a lady got attacked by some homeless, and they were talking to basically one of the police officers, and in response, basically he was saying, in other words, they're getting tired of these homeless people, man. That they don't even want to respond to them because it's the same stuff over and over. But This place is going down, man. You know, people are just gonna they're gonna rebel. They're gonna rebel. But this is it for this place. Let me go to Jeremiah. This is it for this place, man. Let me go to Jeremiah 23. Let me go to, Jeremiah 23 and 19. I'll close out with these last two. Jeremiah 23 and 19. It says, behold, a whirlwind of the Lord is gone forth in fury. The Lord's anger is just busting loose. I just seen too yesterday that it was a lady and I think 3 of her kids. It was a lady and 3 of her kids got put to death. See, I mean the Lord is he's sending judgment out. It's just death just come. It's just by the boatloads right now. But we ain't seen nothing yet because it's gonna get to a point where you see 35,000 people get put to death at one time. See, it's gonna get that bad. It's going, and even more than that is coming. Even more than that. But it says, behold, a whirlwind of the Lord is gone forth in fury. And the Lord's anger, man, the Lord's been, he's long time held in his peace, like he said. He's long time held in his peace. It says, even a grievous whirlwind. See, a grievous whirlwind. See? It says, it shall fall grievously upon the head of the wicked. And this goes for 2/3 of the Lord's own people. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. The Lord's just using that for an example, that whirlwind, because it just goes everywhere. It's just everywhere. And it also applies to Esau, Edom, the devil, the so-called white folks, and to the other and on down to the other nations. See, judgment is going forth, man. There's no escaping this. There's no escaping this. He said, it shall fall grievously upon the head of the wicked. Horrible deaths coming. Horrible. And we're watching it too. But it's going to increasingly get worse. Extremely worse. It says 20. I'll close out with this. 20. It says the anger. See? The anger. The anger of the Lord shall not return. There's all amount of evil and wickedness in this world right now, and ultimately here in America, Babylon. This shit is just there's no turning back, man. The Lord is taking off the gloves. He not finna play with you people, man. He not finna play. He's not holding back no more. He done took off the gloves, and he just finna just fry people. See, the anger of the Lord shall not return, until he have executed. And he, every single thing that he said is going to happen, and this didn't happen. Every word, he's not going to miss nothing. He's going to gather all of his elect, all of them. Everyone that's part of his elect, he will not miss. And all of you that are wicked, he's going to nail you. You won't escape this. Ain't nowhere to go. Ain't nowhere to go, man. Until he have executed. It says, until he have performed the thoughts of his heart. He told you, I've long time held in my peace. I've long time held in my peace. I've held my peace. You got tsunamis and earthquakes and volcano eruptions, and you got droughts, food shortages and famines and shootouts and kidnappings and heat waves and dust clouds, and he's poisoning the waters. He's killing animals, chickens and lambs and birds and stuff like that. The Lord is, disrupting the ocean. And the Lord is all over the place right now, man. There's division here in amongst this country right now, in America, Babylon. The division, and this is what he said. The mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, the father-in-law against the son-in-law. This is the Lord who's doing this. It says, the anger of the Lord shall not return until he have executed, until he have performed the thoughts of his heart. In the latter days, ye shall consider it perfectly. You're going to understand why the Lord did this. Call Allah YAHAWAHSHI. See? He said, ye shall consider it perfectly. He's going to perform the thoughts of his heart. And it's just nothing but rebellion satanic, demonic rituals, and all amount of evil and wickedness is going on in this place, America, Babylon, and across the world right now. All the governments are corrupted, all of them. Every single last one of these governments across the world they're corrupted. And on down even to the average citizen, a good majority of them, they do not see Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Corruption is just everywhere. So the Lord, he's sending a fury, whirlwind of fury. And you're gonna have more. It's gonna get so bad. Like I said, these streets are gonna be turned into a war zone coming down the line here in the days to come. In the days to come.